are Darragh Kineda and Kevin McStay. And once again, we've a special guest with us in studio, and tonight it's a man who notched the most famous goal ever scored by a player from his county.
What a cheer, what colour. It's a chance of a goal. A real opportunity falling to Oisin McConville, and it's a penalty. 3 penalties in All-Ireland finals in the past for Armagh, and this one is missed. Second half is underway. It's the first goal, and it's scored by Oisin McConville. It's all over.
Wow, what a result, sir. Fantastic result for Armagh.
McConville, you're very welcome. Darragh Kineda still struggles to watch that goal.
Yeah, I could watch it over and over again, funny enough.
Darragh's here. How many years ago was that? 8 years ago?
8 years ago, yeah.
And Darragh, you're still saying fellas should have pulled him down.
You always remember the ones that got away.
Yeah. Do you want to name who should have pulled him down?
Just go for one of the shades, it's a safe bet.
All right, well, we'll be chatting with the lads shortly. And don't forget that if you at home want to get in touch with us with your comments on today's action or anything in tonight's show, you can follow us on Twitter at RTE Sunday Game or email us at thesundaygame@rte.ie. But let's get into the action then. Our first stop is sweltering Portlaoise for the Leinster football clash between Louth and Longford. Your commentator is Jimmy McGee.
Louth are captained by one of the country's best midfield men, Paddy Keenan, with regular scorer Brian White beside him at number 9. JP Rooney at number 15 takes and makes scores, and Neil Gallagher, a former League of Ireland goalkeeper, does just that job for his native county. Brian Kavanagh is out of the Longford team as selected. He has his foot in plaster, but Paul Barden makes it all right. And on the 40 for Longford is Francis McGee. 3 goals, 56 points in the league in 8 games. Louth on an early attack. Judge. Paddy Keenan. And it's a good shot by Keenan from the Lordship St. Patrick's, and the first score of the game for Louth. Always reliable, and that's a good boost for the team. Paddy Dowd underneath this. With Conor Green, Ronan Green. Maybe something here for Longford. In the possession of McCormack. And that's his first ever championship point in his first ever championship game. John McCormack in for the injured and therefore unavailable Brian Kavanagh. Paddy Keenan got Louth's first point in the game. That's a ball foul by Keenan. Once you leave Dundalk and go north, you're in the Cooley Peninsula that now houses 2 clubs, St. Patrick's Lordship and Cooley Kickham's, and there are 5 from that area in this Louth team today. That's Sean McCormack. Paul Barden, there's a chance of the score here for sure. And what a save that is. Neil Gallagher in the Louth goal. Brian White pretty well owned the ball around the midfield so far. Up to JP. Rooney can make them and take them. This time he makes it, and he does the other part as well. JP Rooney, his first score of the day from the Nave Marching Club. Long time servant of Louth, and he is a solid man to get a ball and do that with it. JP Rooney. Louth quicker to the ball, snapping up the loose ball all the time. That's up to Lennon. He's having a good game at full forward. Delivering. This is Judge. He's got Hannon with him. That's in. That's the score. White flag should be raised, and is. Scored by Colm Judge from the famous Newtown Blues club in Drogheda. Good score, Colm Judge. Looks like a good effort here, and it is from Paddy Dowd. Got many a good score in his time, Paddy, and that was as good as any of them. kick out isn't good. Doesn't need to be told to you. It's Mulligan here dropping it in. Not alone dropping it in, but dropping it well, and that's Kevin Mulligan. And now only a point separates them. They decided not to mark White over there. Aiming a lot of ball in at Lennon. He's got a lot of ball. Plays this one to Judge. And Judge judges it to perfection. Gets his second point of the game and puts Louth a little further in front. JP. He got a wallop there, as did say Dave Martin. Big contrast in the styles of the two teams. Longford elected to short pass it, if necessary, Louth into a kicking game. Francis McGee. That's a good one. Good boy, McGee. Somebody shouts. And he's not referring to this reporter. Has long since passed the boyhood stage. That's Francis from Drummond. Taoiseach and one of his ministers, Noel Dempsey, among those in the crowd today. Francis McGee. Kevin Mulligan. Sean McCormick. Showing a bit of pace to get away from Macaulay. Turns on a strong foot. Might be the job. Is precisely that. Good score by McCormick. In the side, in place of the injured and unavailable Brian Kavanagh, his second point of the game, and as well as the scores, he has shaped very well in the match. John O'Brien. I suppose getting a bit agitated with them now. They want the ball in quick. John O'Brien's not going to do that to oblige them. It's in the possession of Adrian Reid. Reid to Paddy Keenan. Good ball, great ball, Lennon. Oh, great goal. Shane Lennon, the scorer. Great delivery by Paddy Keenan. And a super finish by Shane Lennon. And a terrific goal for Louth. An old-fashioned goal. Hit it in the square. Get your man to catch it and then bury it.
Right foot, boys, right foot. Right foot. Right foot.
But Longford on the attack.
All the way right. That's the boy. That's the boy. Right foot, that's. Keep going.
Strong work. An extra pass, the extra pass all the time. McAvenny and the Longford team as well. And here's Riley. There's a chance for them here if they can. McAvenny can have a shot and go. And it comes off the hand of Gallagher and it's in the net. Well, that surely wasn't according to script. Bernard McAvenny, the scorer. And one would have expected that was a keeper's ball. Each team has a very good man in charge of them. Mercer's Fitzpatrick and Ryan. A terrific run there by Foy for Longford. And they're still in the run, and Foy's in. And what about it off the post? Well, wide it is. He'd gone out with the ball. But what a run by him along the right there by Foy. Breaking ball to Francis McGee. Well played by Paddy Dowd. And well kicked by Peter Foy. Is it over the bar? It is. And Longford have taken the lead in a more Park Portlaoise. Halfback Peter Foy from Cashel. Brian White underneath this again. Lost sight of it for a moment. Drops behind for Louth to Ray Finnegan. In towards Lennon. Great knockdown to Rooney. Rooney has Paddy Keenan, and Paddy Keenan has his point. For a moment, goal was yawning at loads of spectators, but not at Paddy Keenan. Good sense to equalise the match. And Williams. John O'Brien. Judge. JP Rooney. That's JP's signature. Get it, grab it, hit it. Not many forwards in Ireland do that on a regular basis. Cooper does it. Stephen McDonnell Armagh does it. Bernard Brogan now for Dublin does it. And add JP Rooney to it as well. Now Louth, it's Lennon. He got 1 goal in the first half. Referee is fair distance away from the whistle is gone. The whistle had gone before that ball hit the night. Yes, throwing the ball. No goal. And here comes Seamus Hannon of Longford. The cornerback. Counter-attack. It needs to be swift, it needs to be accurate and incisive when Louth win it. Aaron Hoy to Judge, Colin Judge. Getting away from McCormack. Macaulay. He's a cornerback. The post on the other side are looking at him. Can I have somebody who's used to being up there? He can. Brian White can't get the ball. The pass was poor. And a lot of open spaces now. Can Longford fill them to their own advantage? Here's McCormack. Well held for Louth by Desi Finnegan. To Michael Fanning. Back to Finnegan. Up to White. Famous name in Louth history is the surname White. Here's Shane Lennon. To Macaulay. That's a terrific looking effort by Declan Byrne. But what's more, it shoves the Louth score up another point. And the door, the big door is closing on Longford. This is the one that was disallowed. Shane Lennon looked to have been fouled by the fullback Masterson. He looked up, threw the ball scrum half style. You know how long it is since Longford got a score in this game? 29 minutes. Francis McGee got a lot of scores in the league, but this is the championship. 29 minutes going, counting, gone. Break out to Byrne. Can't get on to it. Nimla was in there for Longford.